Hi.
Hi!
Hi.
My name is Kheslyn Olayra, but you can call me Cassie. And I am 19 years old.
I am Christian Torres, 21 years of age.
I'm Jeniel Roberto and I'm 22 years of age.
Name is Shaina Arevalo and I am 18 years old.
My name is Golda, Decendario, and I am 19 years old.
My name is Alyssa Mae Serenio, 19 years of age.
I am someone who is fond to venture unraveled mysteries. I like to ruminate positive psychology, studying human thoughts, feelings, behaviors with a focus on strengths instead of weaknesses, yet reflecting on our weaknesses itself.
I define myself through many words, such as unique, talented, diverse, and I just try to be a good person. I try to analyze the situation and do what is right, and treat people with respect, and give everyone a fair chance. As long as you do that, that's a good way to go through life.
I can define myself for being a lovely, charming, and caring person. I love helping other people, especially when it comes to my family, friends, and relatives.
Can describe myself as someone who gives my best. I am the type of person who believes in accepting my flaws and working on, as well as accepting my mistakes and not repeating.
I can define myself as a person who is trying my best at everything. I am not afraid to show and introduce the true and genuine I am to other people. Being true and real is the most important thing for me to define myself.
I'll characterize myself as someone who looks for a positive side of things in the future. A person who wants to be a successful psychologist someday. I am also an individual who faces a lot of hardship while still pursuing my goals.
I'm down the line in wanting to pull off my goals. I have huge dreams for my family and for myself. We don't have control over occurrence to happen, but we could choose, work harder, and be lenient in attaining our desires. No matter what I will be in the future, with my dream job or not, I would still be proud of myself, for I know I did my best.
My goal is to see myself in a respectable position and to make my parents proud. And my long-term goal is to be a neuroscientist.
My goals in life: to finish my studies and help my parents to stop them from work so that they can take a rest, while me, who is the one to help them achieve their dreams that they cannot achieve due to the financial problem. I want also to become a professional psychiatrist and a professional chef someday.
My goals in life is to achieve my dreams and to make my parents proud. I want them to experience what happy and stable life is.
My goals in life is to be financially stable, healthy relationships with my loved ones, and more travels to come. I want to finish school and achieve my dreams since I was a child, so that all the hard work and perseverance of my parents will be worth it. Having a simple, complete, and happy family in the future is enough for me to live comfortably and peacefully.
One of my goals is to pay back all the sacrifices of my parents, also give them of what they deserve, spoil them with their needs and wants in life. Also, helping other people is one of my goals too.
My belief is that it's okay to give up on things you're holding on. Giving up doesn't make you a failure. It's just letting go of something you thought meant for you. After several efforts, patience, choosing your inner peace, or putting yourself first doesn't make you selfish. As long as you have progress, even just small, then it means you're not failing.
My belief is that small improvements are enough. Fast results require big changes. But those big changes can occur over a long period of time. Trying to change too much, too fast, won't work in the long term. Introduce changes slowly. A small change that maintained, built upon, has a large effect over time.
My beliefs in life, appreciate small things. And no matter what hard the situation is, if you are knowing who are God and how strong He is, the situation that you want to reach or achieve, you can do it. Because He can guide us no matter what happens.
Respecting elders is my belief. We have to respect them because they are older than us. And showing respect to everyone is good.
Good things often take time is my belief. Sometimes there are things that we can't achieve or get for as long as we can. So we must learn to wait for it in the right time so that we don't have regrets in the end.
There will be bad days. Be calm. Loosen your grip, opening each palm slowly now. Let go. Be confident. Know that now is only a moment, and that if today is as bad as it gets, understand that by tomorrow, today will have ended. Be gracious. Accept each extended hand offered to pull you back from the somewhere you cannot escape. Be diligent. Scrape the gray sky clean. Realize every dark cloud is a smokescreen meant to blind us from the truth. And the truth is, whether we see them or not, the sun and moon are still there, and always there is light.
Socrates, a famous Greek philosopher, stated, "Know thyself." He declared that an examined life was not worth living. George Herbert Mead, a sociologist from the late 80s, is well-known for his theory of the social self, which includes the concept of self, me, and I.
Cultural anthropology is the study of human culture and society. Culture, on the other hand, refers to the major way in which human beings adapt to their environment and give meaning to their lives. William James developed a theory of self-consciousness, discusses of what makes the self, and breaks it down into I and me. Me-self refers to the aspects of someone that come from the person's experiences or known as the empirical self. Meanwhile, I-self is classified as the thinking self.
Psychological self. We define psychological self refers to a person's experience as a single, unitary, autonomous being that is separate from others, experience with continuity through time and place. The experience of the self includes consciousness of one's physicality as well as one's inner character and emotional life. In the self as the psychological perspective, there are three. So first we have the id. It doesn't care about morals and societal norms. The second is the ego. It regulates how many its urges will be expressed, and the last one is the superego. It strives for perfection. The self as cognitive construction. In the self as a cognitive construction, define that the child develops his or her ability to think, reason, decide, and other cognitive functions.
True versus false selves. True self. We react based on our sense of reality, and our true self is the most honest aspect of who you are. Your true self is when you are at the most open, vulnerable, and carefree. The sense of self based on authentic experience and feeling of being alive. And at last, there is unity, love, happiness, spiritualism, and wisdom, and many more. While false self is a defense facade overlaying or contradicting the original sense of self. The problem would be might build a false set or relationship through concealing a barren emptiness behind an independent seeming facade, related also to jealousy, anger, pride, and many more.